Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Gina Vega, and I'm going to be talking today about bilingual education. I'll be talking specifically about the dual immersion model and the benefits of bilingual education. So let's start defining the dual immersion model. So a dual immersion bilingual school is a school where the children are getting instruction in two languages simultaneously, and both languages are treated equally. So they get 50% instruction in each language each day, most likely. Typically, a dual immersion school needs native speakers from both languages. So why does it make sense in Colorado to have a dual immersion school or schools? It makes sense because of our population. 20.6% of Colorado's population is of Hispanic descent or Latinos, and this is according to the U.S. Census Bureau. And most of the members of this community keep their language very alive. Not everybody, but most of them do. So most of them are native Spanish speakers. That gives Colorado an advantage because then you have your English native speakers and you also have Spanish native speakers for the dual immersion schools. Now that we know what is a dual immersion school and who can participate and benefit from it, let's talk about the benefits. So let's start with the native Spanish speakers first. A large number of Hispanic children who enter our schools come in with low or limited English proficiency, and sometimes they don't speak English at all when they start school. There are many reasons for that. Sometimes parents are not proficient in English, they don't speak Spanish to the children, or they have made a conscious decision to speak only Spanish at home so the children can grow bilingual. In any case, children with limited or no English proficiency need adequate language support. We have to take into consideration that language acquisition takes time. So it takes between 5 to 7 years to be fully proficient in a second language. So children need time to learn the second language. Also, while they are catching up with their English native speaker peers, they can be falling behind academically because they don't fully understand all the academic subject matter that they're being taught in English. So bilingual education provides a framework in which these children can acquire high level of English and can succeed academically. Why? Because they are getting instruction in their first language too. So they are learning academic content in Spanish as well as some in English. And everything they learn in Spanish, they can transfer to English once they are proficient. So that's an advantage for these children. But bilingual education is not just for the children who are not native English speakers. Bilingual education is for everybody. And the dual immersion schools have an advantage for the English speakers because these children have the opportunity to learn Spanish alongside native Spanish speakers. So besides getting Spanish instruction from their teachers, they get an opportunity to gain communication skills from their peers. So this is the advantage of the dual immersion. You get native speakers from both languages and they both benefit from it. Also, bilingualism has many advantages on its own. Of course, the job-related advantages are obvious. This is a globalized world now, and we need to have language skills. Bilingual people have a little bit of an edge over monolinguals on jobs that require people to travel a lot, to go abroad, or who require to have a lot of contact with a wide variety of people who doesn't speak English. Also has some cognitive skills advantages. According to an article in the New York Times called Why Bilinguals Are Smarter, there are some cognitive skills that bilinguals have advantages over monolinguals, like the ability of solving certain kinds of mental puzzles. They're a little faster, better than monolinguals. Also improves the brain's executive functions that help us with solving problems, planning, and many complex mental tasks. Also, it says that it shields against dementia and in old age, which I found very interesting. Now, bilingual education has many advantages cognitively, socially, academically, and in the job market for the future of the children. It also ensures that the native Spanish speakers acquire a higher level of proficiency in Spanish and also succeed academically. At the same time, the English native speakers get the opportunity to gain a second language proficiently. And I've seen that a lot. I've seen kids who've gone to these dual immersion schools, American kids, and they speak by fifth grade, they speak really good Spanish, and it's really nice. So I think we should support bilingual education in our states and in our communities because it has many benefits to our children and our community, and we should foster that. Thank you very much.